Hey y'all, I'm I'm going to talk to you for a second, y'all, and I'm not a preacher, so forgive me if I mess up, but I am here to talk about God's gift and the message he's good. Just saying, he's good, and I am willing to show you some scripture that that talks about the love and this is where I'm going to bring about the scripture end times and what happens in the end times. First off, Matthew 24, chapter 24, verse 4, 4. Jesus answered them and said, "Take heed that no man deceive you." And then 5, "For many will come, or many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. That be see that ye be not troubled, for all these must come to pass, but the end is not yet." This is all the world. This Jesus predicted the world that is here, not only here but in the future as well. This is actually happening today. Verse 7: "For nations shall rise against nations, or nation shall rise against nation, and the kingdoms against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places." All of these, or all these, are the beginning of sorrows, and this should happen. And some of the and Christians clear across the globe is battling this, but it should be here in the United States any soon. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And in this, and then it goes on saying, "And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise and deceive many." Look around. False prophets are everywhere. Yeah. And because of iniquity shall abound, as in the world shall be praise and sin, worship, sin, the love of many shall wax cold, which means the love of many will grow, like, not be there won't be very much love in the world. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. We are called to endure till the end. So I'm here. Just I'm willing to endure for the end, and we are battling this together. The gospel, in this gospel, the one I'm holding in my hands, of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. That's a whole list of what is to come and what has already happened. When you see the abomination of desolation spoken by Daniel the prophet, that's the beast of Revelation, stand in the holy place declaring he is God. That's coming. That's coming soon. Let them which be in the Judah flee into the mountains. Let him stand in the holy place. Okay, higher reason. Let him which is on the house not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him in the field return back to take his clothes. Now down to 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world at the time, this time, nor ever shall be. As in there are people in the end times going to die for their faith. And yeah. And except those days shall be shortened, there is no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. God's elect are the only ones going to survive the New World Order, or or what you call it, the tribulation period, full of like evil, and it's a test of faith pretty much. For shall arise false there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. This is talking about God's elect, how the elect will be saved at the end of the tribulation. Immediately after the tribulation, we're on verse 29 now. immediately after the tribulation of those days, that shall the sun be darkened, and the light shall not give her light, or the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the great powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and all the tribes of the earth will mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds, heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his elect, or his angels, with with great sound of a trumpet, and shall gather together his elect from heaven, or from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. That is what we're talking about, is that we are witnessing soon a great tribulation, none as the world's ever seen. New World Order is about here. They're setting it up as we speak. So I say get right with God and don't don't just don't um, act foolish. And yeah, so God bless you, y'all. And if you need anything, I'm here. If you want to pray, I'm here. And Jesus, and thank you for watching. May God bless you. And thank you. Bye.